Hello Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. If you're new, welcome. This is a general love reading. It's the journey, your past, present and future with your person. So this is your special someone. You could either just be starting in something, or just the beginning of the relationship, or you may have already been in the relationship with this person for some time. So just apply it to your situation. But aspects of it will resonate for you, or within the relationship, or aspects of your person may come in, or what you've faced or what you've been through, and also external things that have affected the relationship may also be coming in. You can also cross-watch to my other videos to get further insights if you need to. All my details are in the drop-down box below, so have a look there if you need anything further. Going to start with the past and then work our way forward from there. Okay, so it looks like work has been quite a big theme of your history. Or health, it could have been health as well. Okay, so this is history, recent, past, present. Near future. Further future. Bottom of the deck is Moon Soul. So that's going to have a relevance somewhere. I'll have a look and see where it comes in for you. Okay, so you've been, in the past, you or your person, or within your relationship, you've been working on independence issues or just making time for yourself. It's quite a lot of cards. Let's take the first few. Okay, so we've got Una, Swords, Tamara, and Isis. Bring that in. Okay, so most of the decisions will be made in the present. You don't make decisions from the past or the future. You make them in the present moment. So let's get a Moonology card for you. And a Fairy Tarot. Destiny card now. right. So, all right, let's look at the history. So this is your history. You personally, within your relationships that you've had, or within your current relationship, depending on how long you've been in it. Or it's, some aspects of your partners may also be coming in. So it's things you've either faced together or you're facing on your own, and it can also be past life related. So if you're coming in together this time around, there may be issues or aspects that you're working on which you've carried through from a previous lifetime. So I'm sure you will resonate with certain aspects. So just see how it applies for you or your person or within the relationship. So 6th house routine, then we've got past independence. So this is history, all right? So this is either you or your person or within the relationship. 6th house routine is always about your work, your personal work, your work routines, your daily routines. It can also be workplace, work colleagues, everything to do with work projects. It can also be mastery of your craft. So you may have been very focused on this, or each of you have been focused on that within your relationship. It can also be health and diet and well-being, lifestyle, things like that. So that may have been very important in the past if you've been together for that long. This is history. So it may have been an important aspect of your relationship, perhaps that you were both dedicated to what you were doing and fully focused on that. Or it could be that you have, each of you been focused on that and now you're coming together. So this is history. You're now going to be looking at how things are going to move forward. Past independence, your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So this is what you would have both either been working on or one of you been working on. And this is independence as in giving yourself time to enjoy life's pleasures and to have fun and to do all of those things, to socialize and so on. But it's setting yourself self time in order to do that. So it would have been about balancing the work and the the health and diet and the well-being, the lifestyle, having the lifestyle, working hard, probably doing everything possible to create a lifestyle which is given one or either of you or both of you as a couple time to do things, to enjoy the pleasures of life, and also to have a very good lifestyle. That's what was probably the focus in the past. And as I said, aspects of it may have come in from previous lifetimes as well. It could also be that you have been on your own, been working on your independence. You may, each of you have had good careers, or you may have already have your own means, and it's a case of how you're going to amalgamate that into a relationship. How are you going to keep your independent means and still have a marriage or a relationship or some kind of long-term commitment? It depends on what your situation is. So it would have been about balancing work life, everything to do with that, and mastery of what it is that you're doing, and the health and the diet and the well-being, the lifestyle that you've lived. Recent past, we've got Una, Easy Does It, and Sun Spirit. So this would have been a very lovely period to have gone through some sort of being in the spotlight. The sun always is a very positive energy, it's a very positive karma, and it's like everything going well, good ideas, good flow. One or either of you may have had to take a leadership in some way, or you may have just been in the spotlight as a couple. And just enjoying life, really. And I feel it's the fruits of your labors, the lifestyle that you've created. So it would have been about that, enjoying that. This involves a lot of creativity, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, things just flowing, things working out positively. It can also be, as I say, some sort of notoriety, almost like one or either of you or the relationship has been in the spotlight for some reason. Or you may have had fame come to you in some way, shape or form. So all of that comes in with the Sun card, but it's a very positive energy. So you would have had a positive period that you've been through. And then Una, Easy Does It. It says here, there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So this is recent past. You may have had to pace yourself a little bit, enjoying all this wonderful energy and confidence and being influential. That's what the Sun card brings in, being influential, and how to manage that, but also working on your own personal interests and actually nurturing the relationship. That would have been sort of an aspect of the recent past, what you would have been working on. So this is saying that there was no need to force things, or no need to push or create circumstances to bring an outcome. It's about nurturing. It's about working with what's close to your heart, your relationship, and actually nurturing that over the all the different ups and downs and twists and turns that occur in life, but actually creating something solid, something that requires your time and your effort, and it's working with the universe as well. So this would have come up, and the perfect timing situation. So you may have been only just getting together. Maybe you're at the start of your relationship and you're wanting to bring in something positive, or you just may have had to sort of pace yourself within the relationship. Then for the present, we've got Isolde, undying love, and we've got fire element, desire. So what may be coming up for you in the present moment is some sort of shift or change within the relationship. It could also be ghosts from the past, or dealing with things from the past. So now this can be a person from the past, so a previous relationship coming back to, sometimes they come back into your life for closure, or sometimes aspects of that relationship kind of come back to you in some way, shape or form, or it's memories, nostalgia, sentimentality, and so on. Or it could very well be that you have lost some aspect. It can, in some cases, it can have been a partner that has passed on, or you've separated, or there's been some sort of shift or change. But it can also just be that something has shifted, and now it's saying that whatever went down in the past, whatever experiences you had, whatever has shaped you as a person, it's all about undying love. It's in the fabric of the universe. It's stored there, the love that you've shared, whether it was still continuing now to the next level, or whether something has shifted and changed. And it's saying that the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So if you have gone through a breakup, or some sort of separation, or some sort of shift or change, or a loss, or just that you're having memories about the past, or a past relationship, or relationships in the past that have shaped you, shaped your experiences, it's saying that any love that you put into that situation is there. It will always be there. And it's saying that it's time now to open yourself up to new things. So accept love. Accept any love that is coming to you now. Get yourself prepared. It could very well be that something is shifting or changing. If you have been on your own for a long time, and you're only just starting with a new relationship now, this is saying open yourself up to that. Spend time in nature. The healing from any past situations, anything that has happened in the past, or any kind of loss or breakup, or anything like that, anything that hurt you or that you felt deeply, all those experiences, the healing from that is swift and efficient. Okay, that is what it's saying. That's what she's saying here. Swift and efficient. So you're going to be healing on all levels, and you're going to be able to open up to new love, open up to universal love, to the love of the universe, which is actually a vibration. Personal love is a very much something that you feel. It's on the physical level, but more universal love and opening up to the concept of love opens your heart and opens you up to many, many other aspects. The heart is a master organ, so it's being opened to the love vibration. Really, that is what it's all about. So whatever your hurts and your experiences from the past, however it's shaped you, and whether you're currently in a long-term relationship now, or whether you're only just beginning, whatever is your situation, it's saying open up to that. Spend time in nature. Accept the healing that's coming to you now. Spend time in nature. Get out. Socialize. Bring yourself into the present moment, and let that past slip away. You won't lose the love that you put into that situation. You won't lose the experience, good or bad. It's always going to be there, but let go of the negative and embrace the positive of whatever went down, and know that any love that you put into the situation is always going to be there. It's never lost. You don't lose it. It's part of the Akashic records. It's there. And you know, it's really how you showed up for the relationships, how you what effort you put in, and what was shared between you is there. And any loss or any kind of change or any kind of experiences that you've had that have kind of made you inhibited in some way, it's saying open up to the healing now, and you will be able to move forward. Fire element desire, this is bringing in some sort of desire, some sort of passion, some sort of regeneration, almost like the fire has been lit. So I do feel that this is either a regeneration or a renewal of love in your life or within your current relationship, or it may be the advent of something new, either a new level within your relationship or a new person, or some kind of opening up to so almost like a realization. It's almost like a renewal. The fire has been lit. So this is almost like a clean slate. It could also be that you are letting go of experiences and things that have inhibited you or have shaped your love experience from the past. You're letting go of that now through this healing process. You're coming in with a clean slate to start afresh with your person now. So this is a clean slate. This is it can also be scorched earth policy. You may have had to be quite rigorous with your healing to clear out old preconceived notions or old ways of doing things, old ways of conducting yourself within a relationship. This is the advent of new things, planting new seeds, opening yourself up to a different vibration, a different level of love. You know, all of these come in. It also may be about letting go of certain ego issues which may have dogged you in the past. They may have shaped your love experiences. Perhaps you've loved and lost in the past because of your ego, or the other, you know, a clash of egos, things like that. This is about taking all this into consideration, opening up to the healing, and coming in with a clean slate to start fresh, you know, try new things, and going after what it is that you want, going after the kind of life that you want, the kind of love that you want, the kind of relationship that you want. So whether you're recreating or you're starting, you know, newly with something, it's about bringing that love in and starting fresh. So acknowledging that your experiences have shaped you from the past, but that it's going to be important to open up and to bring that healing in now. It's going to help you ultimately to move forward. And I do say this is a new start is coming, new moon. So there's some kind of newness, some sort of a new level is being reached, or a new chapter in your love, depending on what sort of situation you're in currently, whether it's long term or only just starting. Some sort of new start is coming. A new moon again is like a clean slate. It's the same energy, and it could be quite unexpected, or it could be something comes along, an event, and it shifts and everything changes. But it really is really about sort of potential, the potential of the situation, your dreams coming true, something that you can actually focus on and start working on now, working towards. So you may have had a dream of an ideal relationship, or you may have had dreams in the past of how a relationship should be, and it clearly didn't work, or it wasn't helpful, or you've had to change your ideas and change the way you do things, and you're coming in with a new concept, a new way of looking at things, and a new way of relating to your person. You know, you may have been in a relationship for a long time with somebody else, and that has changed, and now you're embarking on something else with another person, and it's how you're going to shift that, and how you're going to get fulfillment. That's what this is about. And I do feel you need to bring the fun element in. This is coming in for you. So undying love, the Iseult is about getting out, socializing, trying new things, bringing the fun element in. You may have been in a very serious place for a long time, sort of dwelling and contemplating things from the past. And the bottom of the Moonology deck is meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So this can be issues from your past that have held you back. You know, the way you have been in the past, the way you have conducted yourself in a relationship in the past. There may be regrets. There may be things that are coming up to be dealt with. There may be aspects of either self-sabotage or self-undoing which have dogged you in the past. So that is changing now, okay? That is changing now. That is what this healing is all about, and that is what the clean slate is all about. This is about getting out, trying new things, getting into nature, sitting in nature and just meditating and contemplating and enjoying, opening yourself up to that new energy, that new love energy, the love vibration, which is universal, okay? And bringing more fun into your life, opening up. And then we've got 5 of Autumn, reach out to others for assistance. It says poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. So whatever issues have dogged you, this is the current moment. So you may be experiencing some of these things, but it is also reach out to others for assistance. And you may just need to, with this healing that is going on, you may just need to reach out and go through, try different sort of like healing remedies or flower remedies, or go for some sort of therapy, whatever it is, Reiki, whatever it is that you like to do, just something to assist you to open up and to enjoy this phase of healing and starting afresh. So reach out for others to assist you, and to help you move forward to what it is that you want, your ideal, your dream. There is a bit of work to do, but even if you don't have a lot of money, or you are sort of in a situation where you're kind of just sitting still for the moment, you can still be enjoying time in nature. You can go for walks, you can relax, you can spend time in contemplation and open yourself up to the healing, because a new start is coming. Okay, so I feel you're going to get past this. So now we've got for the near future, we've got Damara, guiding children. We've got 8th house, endings and beginnings. So I feel this is to do with this new start coming, and you're kind of preparing for that here. So it's on its way. You're planting the seeds. You're going to be getting yourself ready now, I feel, in the present moment for this. So it could be that if you are in a relationship and you are wanting to have children, then this may be coming in for you now. Or it may be that you already have children and now you're being asked to focus on that in some way, shape or form. Or it could just be that you are dealing with your own inner child at this time. This is inner child wounds, things that you've carried that also may have shadowed you in previous relationships or in your current relationship. And this is about the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another. So however it applies to you, okay, so just apply it to your situation. So guiding children, you are good at helping, counseling and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So this could be a career change for you. It could be that you need to spend more time with your own children, or you need to focus on your own inner child, or any children that you can assist. It could be relatives, but it's about getting into that childlike joy within everything, that enthusiasm, that innocence, and that love of experience, and trying new things and not being afraid, and listening to your inner child and allowing your inner child to express itself. So you can't be rigid and controlled all the time. You need to bring this lovely, innocent, loving, childlike energy in, whether it's for yourself, your own inner child, or focusing on your children, or whether you are guiding children in some way. Just see how it applies to you. But some sort of cycle is ending in a beginning, and I do feel it's about it's coming up, reflecting in your relationship at this time. The 8th house can be about, as I said, cycle changes. It can be the ending of old beliefs, old experiences, old attitudes, old beliefs, which is what we've talked about here. You're trying to start something new here, so you've got to let go of old things that don't suit you anymore. It can also be sort of like the death of something, like an ego death, which is what we talked about here with the fire element desire. Ego may have been a problem for you in the past. This is the present moment, and this is going to be near future, so you may still be grappling with that, carrying forward a little bit. It's about releasing that. So as soon as you can do that, release ego issues which have sort of held you back, then other aspects of the 8th house will be relevant for you, and not necessarily ego death, because you've already dealt with it in the present now. This is the present moment. This is the near future. So just see how it applies for you. It depends on how much work you do within yourself. And this is about inner work as well, and focusing on this aspect, the childlike aspect. So it could also be that there's some kind of shift or change in finances as well that may be changing. Or it could be that some aspect of your life is ending. It could even be career related, there may be spin-offs to do with that. Something is changing. But certainly money issues may very well come up with the 8th house. This is big finance, so it's investments, insurances, taxes, accounting, banking, things like that. It can also be inheritance and legacy. So depending on your age and what sort of situation you are in your life and with your person, you may be wanting to create a legacy for your children. So all of these aspects may come in, or you may have experienced in your family or in your near circle some sort of passing away, and there's an inheritance or legacy or issues around that which are coming into your life, and it's affecting your life, your relationship. So just see how that comes in for you. But it's also, the 8th house is also about the nuts and bolts of a committed relationship. How is it going to come together? The merging of the emotional and material resources. So if you are just coming into a relationship now and it's serious, then how are you going to do this? This is what the 8th house deals with. Other people's resources. How do you manage that? In relation to your own as well. How do you tackle the big finance? How do you merge your resources and so on? It can also be sexuality and its deeper meaning. So you may be understanding this now as you're going into this new relationship, or within your current relationship, some aspect is changing. It could be reaching a new level. There could be renewal. There could be regeneration. Some sort of cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. And this is about it's about the sexuality side of it, understanding the deeper meaning. So really apply it to your situation. You may have to bring in this childlike, playful, innocent aspect, or you may have to acknowledge that within yourself, your own inner child, to unlock this, to unlock the deeper understanding. There's some aspect to do with that, and it's coming up in your near future. But I do feel if you focus on this now, if you focus on opening yourself up to this healing and acknowledging past experiences, seeing where you are now and realizing that you have to move forward, you have to let go of everything that went down in the past. You're starting new, and bringing, becoming more social, going out and having more fun and all of this. I feel if you tackle all of this now, then other aspects of this, will fall away for you. You will transcend some of the darker aspects of the 8th house. And it could very well be that you actually, if you do this, you may actually be going through some sort of, wanting to start a family or going through the birthing process, because this can bring in the birth of something. The 8th house can bring in the birth of something. It's either a new idea or a new relationship or a new level in the relationship, or it can be birth, literally birth. But and children's coming in strongly with that, so aspects of that are coming in for you. Then we've got here Isis, past life, and first house, the body. So this is the farther future. This is near future. This is the farther future. So we're kind of looking, my intention was for the first 6 months of the year, so some aspect of that is coming in for you. So I feel that this is probably within the first 2 to 3 months, maybe 4 months of the year, and then this is coming in around mid-year. But it may be seeds are planted for later. It depends on you and how you move through, because things change. Time is fluid, and it depends on how much work you do and what milestones you reach. So this is saying past life. This situation involves your past life memories, and then we've got first house, the body. So if you are birthing or thinking of that, or going through issues to do with that, any kind of birthing situation, whether it's a birthing of an idea or a relationship, or the coming together, the nuts and bolts of the relationship, whatever you're doing, there's some personal aspects coming in, and you could also be feeling a few fears about certain things. There's different aspects to this. It's either saying that any sort of fears or worries or concerns that are coming up for you, which, as I said, may be towards the middle of the year. It's about ancient fears. This can be past life related. So things that happened to you in your past life may be surfacing up. It's like ripples or memories may be surfacing in this future period. Ripples may be coming up. Feeling a little bit insecure, feeling worried or fearful of certain things. And this is just saying that these are ancient aspects of life's previous lifetimes that kind of come up for you to deal with, or for you as a couple to deal with, okay? So this is don't allow these fears or these worries or concerns to hold you back. Okay, don't be inhibited by that, because whatever is coming up is important for you to it's important for you to face them and not let them hold you back. And this is why I think you had the at the bottom of the Moonology deck, meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces, because this can be about inhibitions. It can be about old programming, self-undoing, self-sabotage, or fears, things coming up from the deep. All of those may be coming up. So it may very well be coming up, certain things appearing in the relationship, which are attached to a past situation, past life. And don't let these ancient fears and situations hold you back. Okay, it's important to move forward with confidence, and don't allow them to hold you back. So that's one aspect. It can also be that the person you were involved in with is definitely connected to a past life with you, which is more than likely in any case. And they're just aspects that you need to work on this time together. So you've come in and you've formed a contract together, and you're going to be working on aspects in your current life together, aspects that need to be sorted out, or you may be doing that within yourself. And it's your view, it's your perception, it's your ability to take this in and understand it. So if you need to get past life therapy or some sort of help with that, then by all means, that would certainly help you. First house, the body. This is about all personal aspects, your physical body, your appearance. It's also your characteristics, your personality, what you project to others, what they see when they see you. So there may be aspects of your past life which are overshadowing, or which you are now currently dealing with, and this is going to change the way you see yourself or the way you are projecting to others. Okay, it can also be your own personal hobbies and interests are now coming into the limelight or into the spotlight. And I feel that you needn't be afraid of any body issues or any kind of issues to do with what it is that you're trying to aim for in this lifetime or in this relationship. This is about your, moving forward, your independence. When I say independence, it's about how you push yourself forward into the world, how you meet the world, So all of those aspects come in with the first house. It's also your experience of birth. You may have memories to do with that. You may have memories to do with birthing. This is why I think past life therapy, maybe assistance, or hypnotherapy may be important for you, or may help you in some way to overcome something, some little barrier or something that needs to be released now. It could be child related, with your physical body changing and so on, but it's how you meet the world, how you greet the world, how the world sees you, and your appearance may be changing, or your independence is changing in some way, shape, or form, or you may be fearing loss of independence, because this was important before in your history. This was very important. Okay, so now you're fearing some sort of loss of independence, especially if you've got children. Children they are a responsibility, and you may be fearing that you're losing certain aspects of yourself in this. And don't be afraid. Don't allow those fears and worries to overtake you. Okay, that's what this is saying. Just work with your own physical body. If you need to do exercise, or you need to change your appearance, or you need to just get busy with your own personal hobbies and interests, don't be afraid. This is about you. This is yourself, and being completely happy and content in yourself, within your body, your physical body, your health, your vitality, your life force. All of these things need to be worked on, regularly, and so this is going to be a focus in the sort of future. And then we've got here the moon soul, and I keep coming back to birth, because the moon does cover that as well. The moon is also to do with that. It rules all things feminine, but it's also the emotions. It's also your habits, your moods, and it does cover all female issues come in with this. So there may be a feminine around you. If you're a masculine, it could be your feminine partner, or it could be another feminine around you, or if it depends on your situation. But there's a feminine influence with this moon. It could also be the getting in touch with your own feminine principle all right? Whether you're a masculine or a feminine doesn't matter. We each have both. We have both in us, and they both need to be balanced. So this is about getting in touch with that, with getting in touch with your emotions, observing your habits, your moods, and the cycles of things, the cycles of the moon. So that may be important for you. So track the moon cycles over the next 6 months and see, you might find that full moon or new moon is important for you. But it's a cyclical energy that comes with this. It's also about nurturing. It's also about nurturing of the self. Birth does come in with this, and all issues to do with that. But it's essentially feminine issues or feminine wisdom. Getting in touch with feminine wisdom. As I said, whether you're a masculine or a feminine doesn't matter. If you're a masculine and you need to get in touch with your receptive side, which is the feminine side, then this would be an indication of that. But it's all about the emotional side and intuition, and following that intuition and those instincts are very important with the moon card. So following your intuitions, following your instincts, and watching your moods and your habits, and just your emotional life in general. This is also about security, feeling secure. So you may be from a past life issue or to do with your body, changing things in your body or changing your appearance, although you may just be feeling a little bit wobbly about that or a little bit insecure. But this is, this is going to be an exercise of understanding yourself, understanding your emotional self. Very important. And you may just need to get a little bit of help with that, or as I said, Bach flower remedies or any kind of flower remedies are very important to assist you with that emotionally. Then we've got here, this fell out in addition to this, Mother Mary, expect a miracle, have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So whatever you've prayed about, whatever you've sent a request to your spirit team about, or whatever, to God, or whatever you relate to, expect a miracle. So this is about having faith. Have faith in the universe, have faith in God, have faith that things will work out, and that whatever you have asked for, whatever you've prayed about has been heard, and a miracle is on its way to you. So now this may not take exactly the form that you imagined it would be. It might be similar, but it will be ideal for you and your situation, your relationship. So whatever is completely right for you, it will fit, because the universe, God, your angels, your spirit team, they can see everything, whereas you can only see a limited aspect of your life and your life path. They can see much more than that. So get out of your own way and allow them to deliver a miracle to you. This was bottom of the deck. Sarasvati, the arts, express yourself through creative activities. So I feel this is important in any case. For you, and this is where the fun element comes in. This is where spending time in nature, whatever you do, spending time doing things that are playful and creative. Okay, this is the childlike side of yourself, or with your own children. Do artistic things to bring you into the present moment, to not dwell on the past or worry about the future. This is about hands-on fun, enjoyment, and it raises your vibration as well. And then just the bottom of the fairy deck was King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. So some aspect of this may come in for your life if you are not involved with children, or you are working on a career or some other aspect which you're wanting to improve. Then it's saying, be assertive about what you want. But there may be somebody in your midst, whether it's a mentor or somebody, it could even be your partner or somebody that you relate to, who has all of these qualities: compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted, who can help you or is going to help you in some way, shape or form. But it could also be your person. They may be exhibiting these qualities, whether it's masculine or feminine. And it could also be that you need to bring these elements into yourself. Acknowledge your compassionate nature and your accomplishments as well. And this is all about self-esteem, which very much comes in with the first house. What you project outwards. Be confident and be proud of who you are, and let go of the fears and the worries and the losses that may have dogged you in the past. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed that. Please take care and have a wonderful I would say half a year. I'll probably check in again with this format in the middle of the year. Take care.